How do I know that I am stressed? Well, I overthink, and I'm not at peace. I would say, like I'm like in a turmoil. I'm not settled. I'm not relaxed. You know, the way you just feel relaxed and calm. I'm not calm. I'm just all over the place trying to figure out this and that. And then I realized that most of the things I'm trying to figure out are the things that I cannot, like I cannot fix tomorrow. I cannot fix what has already gone wrong. Like you try to negotiate with the past and try to make peace with the future or something like that, but you forget the present. I think that's how I realize I'm stressed. I try to reconcile everything, the past, the present, and the future, and I try to have things go on my way. But then you realize that I'm not in control of the things that I cannot control. I can only control how I respond and what I do. So I know I'm stressed when I'm lacking peace of mind, especially. Even though when everything around me is calm, but my peace, yeah, my mind is all over the place. Yeah, that's how I know I'm stressed.
My self-care in my world looks like dressing up, looking good, and going out, and also like buying myself nice things. Yeah.
My year so far has been good. I must say a few good things have happened. I've experienced growth in diverse ways. Yes.
For me, so far, I'll give the year a 5. Looking forward to maybe not a great year, because if I say a great year, I'm now being too optimistic. Let me say I'm looking for an year where I'm going to learn a lot, where I'm going to take the experience, its mistakes, and move with them to the next, move with those lessons to the next year in order to make that coming year a great year, more than this. Yeah.
2. Yeah. Because I haven't done what I wanted to do. So yeah, it has been 2. Hi, Mom.
What if it doesn't come? What and if this money doesn't come, tutakuwa tume break your relationship. Yes. And then again you'll come and tell me, but me sikukwambia utoe hapo. Me I just needed and you gave me. How was I to know where? You see now there's already yeah. I feel it.
I think
it was not a solution.
Yeah, I think it's important for us to really demystify something you talk about. Also, just having conversations, deeper conversations with our friends this year. I think it's a tool that we need to.
And definitions, especially for me, definitions of who is a friend.
Yes.
There's an exercise that I don't know that we ever did with you guys, where mostly with adolescents. For adolescents, being friends with others, peerness really matters. And so you'll hear, yes, si friend yangu, but mini friend yake. And it grows up to youth and all that. So an exercise that we can do. And I just tell them, write down your 5 friends. The first 5 that you consider your 5 friends. Maybe think of 5. Maybe I can, okay. I've done it until I realize sometimes there's nobody in that list. So here you have your 5 friends.
Yes.
You have number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5.
Yes.
And friendship here is very, it's a broad spectrum. Yes. We agree that. Now, if they were to write their list, would you appear?
Will you feature?
Will you feature in their list? In any of the 5? We don't know.
Yes.
Sometimes it's something you can try, but then again, we don't have to try physically. It's how we relate.
Yes.
There are some friends who are there just to obstacles. There are some friends who are there who are bridges. There are some friends who are there who are distractions. Yeah, they're just there to distract you from the plans you had. And as long as they're around, you'll never achieve any. But they are a friend.
Una form 20.
Form wiko. What do you mean? They've just distracted you from your. And very well, it was an assignment. It was even a job.
Yes.
So, what sort of? And my question for me would be, what sort of friend am I to that person? Am I building them? Am I helping them transform? Am I destroying? Am I just leeching, sucking dry? Ikisha, twende mbele. Yeah, so like going back to what we started with, stress and what drains us. So you can find that relationships that have no boundaries and no definition can actually strain us. The year has started. I'm supposed to be a bit fresh for my year at my workplace. Tunafika tu hivi wewe ndio huyo umeshatuambia vile ni January lakini unataka wedding. Na kwa hii wedding, like someone was telling me, it's not that I have X amount, but it is that I want us nataka mnichangie wedding and I'm looking for a 900k
wedding
budget. Unaonaje sitakuwa poa? Have you just become a stressor? So let's listen to ourselves. What do I have capacity for? What's my capacity? Because go back to the roles we have. I'm a sister, I'm a daughter, I'm a mother, I'm a grandmother, am I an employer? I'm a colleague. In the church will come with the spiritual part will come with its rules. All those roles that I have, I'm a neighbor. I'm a what? I'm a student. All these roles, can I prioritize them? There's sometimes these roles are silent. There's sometimes these roles are active. So am I in a place to just take my roles and realize that on these, the expectations are these. And sometimes because we have an issue with communicating, and for communication, like we always say, the non-verbals speak louder than the verbals. So if I realize that in the roles that we have between the two of us, in any stress, I mean, instead of going to talk it out, let's just address it with you. Do I need to delegate? Do I need to negotiate? What do I need to do to make myself? Do I even need to step down? What do I need to do? It is me who understands. If it's a role that has been given to me, I'm an employee, then I have my JD. Now, if I'm an employee, I may not have the space and capacity to go and dictate to whoever is my employer. So then I need to drop a few of what else is usurping the energy for me being an employer. Do I need to give my all in this, or do I need to give half and have like 4 other side hustles? Again, am I straining financially? Why am I straining? That's another financial lesson. In short, let's just identify what's my stressor and be so realistic. It's not about comparison.
You said something very profound. I think it's important for us to just look at it as we also see on how to assess ourselves, like getting meaning to concept, the importance of that knowing not everyone is your friend. There's someone who is just your colleague,
and it's okay.
And it's okay. Someone is just your churchmate,
and it's okay.
There's someone that I met once. Like really classifying that and what is the importance of that, because I think that also set precedence to how we relate. Because when I just meet you, I met you once, and I think, I don't know if it's a Kenyan thing or an African thing, that I just met someone once, now they are my friend.
Wait, watch you. We meet and you have your friend. Now I meet your friend later and I'm like, see when your friend Alex, you can't remember we met, you can't remember me. And I'm getting offended that they can't remember. It's okay.
I can't remember you.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Like getting to that point of being honest with ourselves.
It's with self.
Yeah, and communicating that authentic relational aspect of us. I met you once. Me introducing you to someone else, like imagine I'm meeting this person for the second time. Not that, because maybe I think attaching that aspect you talk about, being
friend, what a friend means.
What a friend means.
Yeah.
So because maybe I feel I need to really associate more with this relationship, then I say, but this is my friend. This is my friend.
Actually, in coaching, there's a terminology we call, there is a concept of power by.
Yes.
How we gain power. And one of it is power by association. You found these people who will introduce themselves,
yes,
but they feel that that's not sufficient. So, hi, I'm Jane. You can't remember, I'm Jane, the friend of Alex, your friend. So I have just gotten power by associating. Some people even say, I'm so and so, the daughter of.
Yes.
Okay. I'm so and so, the mother of. You see, we feel that without that bit,
yes,
we will not be very relevant. And it is so subtle until we don't even realize it. Yeah, so I think that's what you're talking about. And I feel like I keep saying meanings. What does it mean when I say I'm your friend? What does it mean to you? What does it mean to me? What does it mean? Where does it place us? Because meaning again is about incapacity, in expectations. What are the expectations? And that's why sometimes you've seen it's very important when you get a job, a JD, even when you get a house help.
Yeah.
This is what I expect of you. This is what I expect of you. That's why there's something called induction.
Yes.
Okay, I don't know that in friendship there's induction.
Sometimes I feel there should be.
There should be.
Yeah.
Demarcation, capacities. And I think when we bring that now back to what we started with by saying the year has started and I'm already feeling tired.
Yes.
I'm already drained. I think it's important to sit and wonder, yes, it's human to be tired. It's human to be drained. But just like take this concept of a water tank. And this water tank has the normal tap, but it has another hole somewhere there, and it has a small hole that is leaking. So we will be expecting that for this tap to be bringing out water, it would stay a certain duration, but because there are 3 other leaking areas, it will not take the same duration. Maybe if it was to take a week, it would take maybe 3 days, because water is draining from 3 other unnecessary points other than the tap. So sometimes our lives are like that. There is where we need to be draining from, directing our energy, our to-do list, our plan, our goals of the year. We started the year. I met with someone, I can be, don't ask me about resolutions. I will not ask. I respect that. However, what other points are draining our energy that maybe sometimes need to be sealed?
Yes.
Some need to be plastered. Some just need maybe to be left. To leak out. But then again, that comes from very deep and very intentional self-awareness. Do I understand myself? We don't need to reach this point where people are the ones that are telling you, now we're squeezing in, unaka umechoka, unaka umebit. And you're just there feeling so resigned to life, feeling like life is at the end. I think it's possible with much self-awareness, with intentional self-awareness, with feedback from each other. When people give you feedback, it's good to take it positive. And if people tell you, you look umeisha, what is it? Just sit and reflect, or even help them, make them help you understand.
So can we say that those are like some of the indicators that we can pick from? Maybe someone is actually going through this and maybe they don't even know.
Yeah, some of the indicators, for example, we're in February. Yeah. And it is very okay. I was talking to a friend today. It's in the morning. And the first thing she told me, don't ask me, but I'm still in bed. I was like, that's okay. I hope you're planning to get out. If I get the energy. And the joke became, sometimes where does the energy go?
Yes.
It's a Monday morning. How was my weekend?
Yes.
I need to look back. Have I taken time? I mean, hata engine, hakuna gari urani.
Lazima.
You have to stop the engine.
Hata iko na coolant pia.
There is coolant.
Yes.
What is our coolant in our lives?
Yes.
When do we stop the engine? Some of us are running on like, zile zile battery, that car advert.
Then energizer
that used to run and still run. It's very honest, we can't run like that. So some of the indicators are, one, I could just be feeling stressed at everybody. I'm agitated. I walk home and a child is rushing to, hi mama, songa hapo oni vile nimechoka. What's wrong with you? Okay, really, what has that child done? It is me who is tired. The child has done nothing. I need to reflect on myself. How is my communication with other people? Am I feeling like other people are a bother because I'm so tired, I can't take in anymore? Again, it could be physical, it could be, we just need to be, if you listen to yourself, you'll know. Sometimes even people will tell you, maybe the lack of, the depleted energy, it's a whole Monday morning or it's any morning and you just can't find yourself to wake up. Did you even sleep? Have you had sufficient sleep? Are you just yawning? It's in the morning and you're like, I've just woken up. You know the way you wake up from the bed and come to the chair now to wake up.
You are rebooting.
Na rebooting nakata. I mean, those are some of the indicators. How is my appetite?
Appetite also.
Appetite, because again, I'm on flight mode throughout. There's the hormone cortisol. I'm anxious. I'm so anxious until the hormones are just like on flight mode. I'm not even rested. It's a lunch break. Maybe a good indicator. Uko job in today. Have you taken a lunch break? Did you take a lunch break today?
Yeah, I did.
How long was your lunch break?
Some hour.
An hour. Did you enjoy the meal you are taking?
Yes.
Because sometimes we take a lunch break to enjoy a meal and we eat through it, and you're saying, what are you eating? So one of the things I've come to realize that personally helps me is being present in the moment. Present in the moment.
Very difficult thing for people.
It's not easy. It's one of the self-care strategies that I had to sit and craft out because I realized, and I was telling a friend, is it yesterday that, no, it's today very early in the morning, that sometimes we live our lives and we feel like we are not living and nothing is making sense and nothing is good because we are forgetting to be present. If it's time for us to chat, can we just chat?
Yes.
It's not easy to be present, but if we could just adjust by a degree of like 10% and be present in what we are doing. If I'm doing a report, it's about this report. What duration have I given it? 20 minutes. In those 20 minutes, can I put all my energy, all my into this report and give it the best? If I am at a function, it's my son's function at school. Can I go and be present? Because half the time we are in the next activity as we are in this activity. So we lose on both. Because you had people who actually leave a meeting. What was said? Okay. What was happening?
You were just,
I was just waiting for it to end because I'm late for the next activity. And maybe I'm even late or maybe I'm early. Then I go to the next one. I'll be listening to them. Because again, tumezoesha mwili kukua
thinking about
anticipatory mode.
Then we are no longer living in the present.
So I think those are some of the things. Just listen to yourself. How are you even enjoying your day? How are you enjoying your relations? How are you enjoying your friends? When you meet a friend, if basi kikuacha dakika kidogo ni hivyo umekasirikia kila, it's still okay. If I go to bed to sleep, am I enjoying my sleep? Am I sleeping adequately?
Yes.
when I wake up in the morning, have I woken up or have I woken up to go sit somewhere else to reboot? It's not easy, but remember the roles we have in our lives. Some of them we have become ambulance chasers, some of them tumejibandika roles, zingine tumejituma, and some are actually genuine. So if only we could take time to evaluate the roles we have, delegate where we can, our personalities come in there, kinama perfectionist, the personality traits, nobody else can do it like me, I can't let someone else do it, unapata niko hapo, chapo sijapika siwezi kula, chapo sijafika familia yangu. Okay, what would happen if you don't make the chapatis? Just rest. Let somebody else make the chapatis and enjoy them for once. Just believing that someone else. So the power of delegation is there. The power of dropping down, just dropping it.
I think what you're talking about now, just for someone who is watching, like it is, if you feel that you're feeling it's too much, that is what you need. I think that's just as we conclude, just giving those pointers to someone who is watching, who is in that space, where they're feeling, I'm drained. You're actually maybe talking about certain things and these people are talking about my life or something. So maybe to someone who is watching, what can you tell them, something that will give them that aspect of just trying to reshape and reorganize themselves, so to get to that place of operating from a healthy space. Yes,
I think one of these is first of all to check out that maybe physically you are not unwell.
Yes,
you see, I could be having burnout because I'm unwell. So sometimes it's also good to walk in for a checkup. Are you okay? So once you do the checkup, some people ask, nijipelekwe tu hosi? You see, I have to have learned to listen to my body.
The body,
Which part? What is my body telling me? So maybe there is a checkup. Maybe again, one of the things is procrastination. Have I procrastinated so much until it brings anxiety? So am I able to pinpoint the source of my stress? If I sit and listen, 1, 2, 3, it's cool. In the many roles I've had, which one is stressing me more? Okay, it's this one of being a daughter. What exactly is going on in my life regarding me being a daughter? ABCD. Okay, what can we do about it? What can be done? Maybe I'm taken up so much and I have brothers and sisters. Maybe we can share out. Maybe I only need to talk about it. Maybe I need to talk about it with my parents. So can we identify and talk about it and communicate and do something about it? And even if sometimes nothing can be done, just talking about it, letting the people, the significant others in that space realize that I am currently taking up this, and I would just love you to appreciate that it's feeling heavy. It is feeling heavy, and I'll need your support. I'll just need your emotional support. I'll need your spiritual support, but I am in it. It is heavy. You see, I'm acknowledging, and I'm letting the others realize that yes, it is heavy, but I'm not relinquishing it. I'm ready to continue holding on to it, but with their support. That is different than ukasirike. Oh, hata mjuangi vile nafanya, hata muonange. No. Let's just communicate well. So again, sometimes I may need therapy. Some people may need therapy because again, there's evaluation to be done. Could I be going through maybe a disorder, maybe a mental health illness? What could be happening? Again, substance abuse sometimes comes in. What am I turning to? What is that is giving me the peace? Then I need help. If I'm at a point where I'm stressed and I need to numb it with something, with what we call self-defeating behaviors, then that also needs to be checked. So I think for me, most important is when I listen to myself, do I feel like I need help? Where will this help come from? Let me seek out. Talk to a friend. There's always someone out there you can trust. There's always someone. That one I believe. There's always someone that you can talk to. There's always someone. And if you walk to therapy has the confidential aspect. If you get a good therapist, if you feel, there's some people who've told me, I don't trust people because I've talked about it, they're left thinking other things. reach out for therapy, reach out to a counselor, a professional counselor, an accredited person who is ethically ready to support you.
I think we'll also put some contacts in the description if you would want to reach out
Welcome to
some.
season counseling.
Yeah, so I think it's good to also reach out to people. So as we get to understand something interesting, a friend of mine told me today, we still have 10 months.
There are 10 months and we need energy.
Yes.
And we need positive energy.
Yes.
And we need to accomplish.
Yeah.
So we need goals. Yeah. So we still need to set goals.
There's still time
and evaluate these goals.
There's still things that you can
and be alive.
do. Yeah.
And be alive.
And just living in the moment. I think that is
be present.
Just being present.
Enjoy that moment.
Thank you so much. Hey, so many things we can think about as we maybe get to the next conversation.
Yeah,
so,
back with a bang. We are here looking forward. Yes. We are looking forward. Let's have that conversation.
Yeah.
Again, normalize having conversations with friends.
Yes.
Normalize having conversations with those that you relate with, where you're feeling it's heavy. Just have the conversation. They say a problem half shared is half solved.
Till next time.
Thank you.
Please live healthy.
Be present.
Be present.
Be present. Enjoy the moment.
Bye bye, guys.
Bye bye. See you.